afternoon, everybody. Welcome to my show. I am the host. My name is Ron Tucker. You can find my video on YouTube by going to your search bar, putting the @ symbol in, and Ron's talking, and you'll find me there. I want to say this is a great day for Martin Luther King's remembrance. I forget anything else that's going on today that's even noteworthy. What'd you say? This is my guy, Republican Donald the Clown. He just reminded me that it is Donald Trump's inauguration. I almost forgot. But I ain't lying. How you gonna tell me what I'm thinking, man? Look, I'm getting old, bro, so sometimes my mind gets a little shaky. Anyway, man, I'm gonna do what I gotta do. I know what I'm gonna do. So leave me alone, man. Just, dude, you get on my nerves. And he wants me to go ahead and get on with the show and spit out this poem. See, he likes me doing poems and everything. This will be my second one on my videos in connection with his homeboy, Trump. So I guess without further ado, then, here's my inauguration prose for the new, the new dude in charge. Hail to the chief, a liar and a thief. He sold us out without a doubt and said, have you still got a beef? Y'all knew I was a snake and always on the take. When I open my eyes, I'm fixing to lie. No. I'm not guilty of rape. I'm back to get more money because my pockets are still a little light. But with crypto here, have no fear. I'll be wealthy, let's say overnight. I conned you fools the first term, and you thought I was your hero. I pledge to the wealthy, I'll make them financially healthy. And to the poor, you must wait till my next term. Yes, I got over on Merrick because he was so damn slow. And Sleepy Joe's time was up, so he got to go. And while he was sleeping, you know I was creeping and got back in through the side door. A tisket, a tasket, put your money in my basket. Don't worry about it being legit. Because if you ain't trying when you ain't lying, so let's continue with more of my grift. Grifting is my game and con is my name. I'll forever be chasing that paper. So keep an eye on my moves, because I'm really in the groove, plotting and planning my next capers. I'm selling everything from shoes to canoes, and you can bet they'll go at top dollar. The colors are loud, but of course I'm proud. But the cost might make your ass holler. Yeah, I'm the crook. Didn't you read my damn book? The Art of the Deal, a bestseller? I'm a ladies' man, you do understand. So if she don't know, somebody better tell her. Now let's get down to business with the border issue. Don't cry, Latinos, we all have issues. And sending y'all packing is a must. I gotta boot y'all out, without a doubt, before my base starts making a fuss. I've got fools who think I saved TikTok, even though I wanted it banned. Now you know they'll believe me. Just watch and see me. I'm the Donald. You know I'm the man. I lie so much you can't make this shit up, and I do it to one and all. So make no mistake, man, fuck Carrie Lake. That bitch better not give me a call. I'm back in the White House today, so all of you better pray. Because I'm MAGA-led and Republican-fed, so for minorities, it's going to be a bad day. Now that my Negroes for Trump, Snoop, Nelly, and Rick Ross know the deal, I want them to draft a letter to my main coon Byron so he'll understand just how I feel. I would have put you in my cabinet, but I don't know how that will look. You have a criminal record. And you know I don't like crooks. Signed, FIC, stands for Felon in Chief. I'm out. So what's up, man? What do you think about the poem? Oh, really? Okay. I figured you wouldn't too much care for it. He talking about it was alright, but he liked the first one I did in my last video. But anyway, I always got critics. So, folks, it's been one heck of a day, hasn't it? Mr. Trump, I'm hard pressed to call him president because he's never deserved either one of them, but he's there. Something we got to live with for a while. Don't despair, America, because knowing the Donald, as we've known him, he has a penchant from pulling victory from the jaws of defeat. So we will all observe and watch the clown prince of corruption do his thing, because it's always going to be a show with him, mostly a shit show. So tick tock, sounds of the clock. The Lion Chief, he ain't even been sworn in yet, but, well, I take it back. He has been by now this afternoon, but, you know, you got to remember I'm on a different time zone here out west in Arizona. But he's already in mid-season form already. He and his MAGA delusional morons like Charlie Kirk, one of those old racist wharf rats that he hangs around with, they're trying their best to bullshit the American dummies who want to believe that Trump is saving TikTok for Generation Z. You fools out there who love Trump's draws, they're buying a ton of Trump shit at bargain basement prices right now, because Trump, just like he did when he signed the withdrawal agreement to pull out of Afghanistan and had old Mike Pompeo back then skinning and grinning in a photo with the Taliban leaders and leaving Joe Biden holding the bag. And he's the asshole who initiated the ban on TikTok. That was Trump. Yes, you MAGA maggots, your fearless, brainless idiot of a leader was vociferous in his declarations in his first term to ban your beloved platform. Now this, since most of you MAGA morons don't want to hear, don't understand, never checked out anything, don't want to believe anything that you heard or anything that you've seen, even with your own ears and eyes, that Trump never does nothing wrong in your eyes. This is what you stupid people forget, and this is what you get for not being woke. Because apparently you've been asleep for damn near 8 years. Here's what Trump said when he was still in office, when he wanted to disable TikTok. Now, Trump said, I was met with opposition from rhinos, Democrats, and everyone else. They actually want to court an effort to stop me. But see, later, in that same time frame when he was still president then, Trump said, we're looking at TikTok. We may be banning them. We're looking to other things, other options. We'll see what happens. Because Trump never knows what the hell he's talking about, really. And when he does say things, it's mostly what other people have said to him for him to say to us. Translation, ain't got no leadership skills. His next announcement back then, in his first term, we're giving them until September 15th. After that, they have to close shop. There is no doubt about what the big tech companies are doing is very bad. Now, Trump was on the phone as President of the United States saying TikTok is one thing we're doing, and we just, I don't know. Maybe I would have done that anyway. I don't know. It could have been affected by this. What the fuck does that mean? Or did it mean back then? Two things he did say he was dead certain of, and I'm certain he was correct. He didn't know, and he still don't know, because he's a dumbass. And always will be forevermore. Now see, you MAGA people, y'all went and bought the bullshit from Captain Crook about the TikTok thing. See, in fact, in 2020, Trump signed an executive order that will effectively ban the use of TikTok in the United States. You hear me? MAGA and Republicans and everybody trying to throw the blame on the Democrats and Biden and stuff like that. That's always the play with y'all. You're going to find somebody to blame on Trump's bullshit that he has initiated. Never fails. So, the order state, when Trump issued it back then in 2020, it's supposed to take effect in 45 days. Any transactions between TikTok's parent company ByteDance and any U.S. citizens will be outlawed for national security reasons. That came from Donald Trump. We're here right now, and TikTok is in the precarious position they're in because of Captain COVID, who got us here with his unparalleled stupidity. He flip-flops like a damn Olympic gymnast all the time. When the purpose suits him and something's leaning in a direction that he needs to go to prevent himself from making any kind of decisions because he's incapable of making good ones, he's going to go that way. Remember, folks, cuz we know him. We familiar with his bullshit. He ain't no stranger to us. Y'all know the deal? And here's this ass kisser named Charlie Kirk, this racist bum, who's always sucking Trump's sacks with his post. Trump is saving TikTok. Pay attention, Gen Z. Yeah, Trump's saving TikTok. But wait a minute. This is the same little prick, Charlie Kirk, or this racist ass, back in 2020 when he posted some breaking news. President Donald Trump just announced on Air Force One that he will be banning the evil CCP compromised app called TikTok. America can't continue to allow our citizens to be surveilled by Xi Jinping and his terrorist cronies. I have long advocated for this. Fight back. That was Charlie Kirk then. And like I said a minute ago, this is Charlie Kirk now. Trump is saving TikTok. Trump's national security pick, a guy named Mike Waltz, who called TikTok spyware last year. Now, all of a sudden, he's praising Trump too, talking about the app after Trump vows to save it. Man, all these people, they're amazing. Just amazing. But all of Trump's allies and sycophants, all of them should be dizzy in the head because they've been doing flip-flops and somersaults and backflips and all kind of stuff for years. Because as long as it suits Trump's and soothes his ego, they are all for it. Who else? Some guy named Ryan Fournier, I think he's a right-wing nut. He talking about he's very happy to see TikTok unbanned in the U.S. Should have never happened in the first place to begin with. MAGA. But this was old boy Ryan, just like Charlie Kirk and the rest of the clowns, and Mike Waltz too, in 2022, a couple years ago, Mr. Fournier was crying, ban TikTok. And countless other hypocrites, just like con man Trump, they were all singing and talking a different tune a few years ago. But all of a sudden, they're down with the program of trying to save TikTok. See, they don't think Americans are stupid. They know Americans are stupid because they would have never elected Trump again. And see, they showed their lunacy on November the 5th, of course. Like I said, if you don't believe me, MAGA Republicans, just read my trailer at the end of some of my videos as a reminder of what Trump thinks about all of you Republicans. Really, MAGA should stand for MADA, M-A-D-A, Make America Dumb Again. See, Joe Biden even stated that he would not enforce the TikTok ban. He was going to leave the fate up to Trump to deal with the app. But no. The truth is never good enough for the MAGA faithful. They wants to, got to, and will believe that somebody else is involved. Somebody else is doing something crooked. It just never fails. That's why you can't never talk to those MAGA people. There's no way that they're going to believe that anything you tell them, and if it's against Trump, Trump walks on water. He will never steer them wrong. Of course, hell, I remember last year when a lot of Trump's supporters came to support him. I think that piece of land, I think it was out here in Arizona, or no, it was in California, I think, where they have Coachella. One of those outdoor annual concerts venues when those Trump supporters ran out of gas and they couldn't get home. I think their buses ran out of gas or something like that. They were in distress. And Trump, after the rally was over, he cut out and they were reaching out for Trump, Mr. Moneybags, Big Money Grip. They were trying to get him to help them out a little bit and help pay for their gas so they can get back home wherever they came from. And Trump ghosted all of them. They had to walk, I think, 2 miles, something like that, to get to a service station to try to walk gasoline back to their vehicles and whatnot. Where was Trump when his supporters needed him the most? You know where he was at. Tending to his own business. That's what dictators do. Just like Kim Jong-un. He got his people banned from eating hot dogs. But it seems like he ain't got no problem. He ain't fucking around with no Ozempic. His little fat crew cut head ass. I know why he sent those 12,000 some odd troops over to Russia to fight for Russia against Ukraine. And I bet they were happy as hell because they probably had a small chance of maybe getting some food. Trump, he done came back though, like a March wind. He's coming back and he's letting all of his fellow crooks and criminals and con men and convicts put them back on the street so they can plot another January 6th. Ain't that a bitch that this man, Trump, can commit crimes, get away with his crimes, get back in the top office in the land, and set criminals just like him, set them free. They committed crimes against the United States and our capital, and the whole world knows it. And this bum, this crumb bum, Donald Trump, sets all these lawbreakers free. So in essence, we ain't really got no law in this country anymore. Of course, I know that's no revelation to anybody right now as it stands. But Trump is letting everybody know that he is the law, which he's always thought he was, because he always felt like he was above the law. And America gave him that permission as the Supreme Court. Yep, they showed the rest of us that there is a two-tiered system, and no one's above the law, as Merrick Garland would say, unless his name is Donald Trump. It's a sad day and it's a dark day for America, of course. We'll get over it, of course, like we've always done. But it's a shame that we're witnessing a man that has got the reign of power again and straight up abusing it and misusing it from day one. Like he said he was going to do, though. See, Trump always tell you what he's going to do, and he does it with the help of senators and congressmen from that former party called the Republican Party that don't exist anymore. It's now MAGA country. It's just amazing how far we've fallen as a country. Lawless. And now he's going to set all of these criminals back on the streets. Good old leader like him. You can expect no less. And ain't it funny? And to me, the epitome of hypocrisy, that right-wingers like piece of shit Kevin O'Leary of Shark Tank fame and the Fox fools are all up in arms because they feel strongly in all of their white glory that Michelle Obama should perform like Snoop, Nelly, and Rick Ross and bend over for the orange idiot and show up to honor the felon-in-chief at his inauguration. Because to them, it's a 150-year protocol that she is violating. But see, while they're all clutching their pearls and hyperventilating over the snub, not one mainstream journalist or host of a show that's covered some of these people and their comments about Michelle Obama not attending and not showing up for things to worship Trump. None of them had the courage to remind everybody and all that believe Miss Obama should catch an Uber to get her ass over to grin in His Highness' face that the liar in chief or his main piece, Melania, they found it difficult to show up in 2021 to Joe and Jill Day in Washington back then. So, obviously, how come ain't nobody questioning them why they didn't show up for the inauguration in 2021? Can't ask them, can't pose nothing to them, can't push back on some of these idiots like O'Leary, who wants to feel like it's a crime because Michelle wouldn't take the time to get on her knees for Trump. It's all good when Trump and Melania don't show up for something. And then Melania's running around lying as usual. She's just like a husband. I found that out more and more as times go on. She ain't too much different than Trump. She gonna lie, talk about Michelle didn't treat her with the same courtesy that she should have been afforded during the transition when Obama and Michelle were leaving office. Michelle Obama said she reached out to Melania and Melania refused. Sounds just like her. She's the same hoe that talked about for Christmas. I'm sorry. I'm going to side with Michelle Obama on that because if somebody like Melania Trump will plagiarize her speech, you think I'm going to really believe in the veracity of what comes out of her mouth? I think Michelle Obama got more class than that, which they said Melania speaks 5 or 6 or 7 different languages. I can bet you a dime a dollar she can't spell class. Okay? So lordy, 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 lordy. What is Michelle thinking about? You know, no one snubs the Trumps when it's their turn to shine. See, that's the last invite Michelle's going to get from Mrs. Be Best. I hope Miss Obama can deal with the gravity of her huge mistake she made. I wonder if Melania got any more Michelle's speeches locked up somewhere so she can plagiarize them again. Makes you wonder. Makes you wonder. Well, luckily, the world's still turning, folks, and we still in it. And from now on, I think it's going to be up to us content creators, us people that are a subterranean people that's going to be bringing the word, the truth to the masses, because apparently we can't really trust the mainstream media anymore. The legacy media networks seem like they've all capitulated to Trump too, just like Jeff Bezos and Mark Zuckerberg and Elon Musk and the rest of the billionaire boys. So we're going to keep on bringing it. I'm going to keep on talking about it because as long as there's something to share with the American public who may not know about it, there's a lot of us out there that are doing it. And believe me, I'm not getting paid for this. I'm just doing it because I feel like I got to. Because every day I see America being denigrated by a convicted felon, a liar, a crook of the highest order, I'm not going to sit back and say nothing. Just ain't my style. Can't do it, folks. So anyway, that's all I got to say for right now. I'm praying for America. I'm feeling that Trump, and I said it before, and I'm going to say it again, I believe this election was rigged, and people might say, oh, you just talking because y'all lost. Yeah, I'm salty about that. I ain't going to lie, of course. But when Trump indicated, like I said earlier today, that he said that Elon Musk did a lot of work leading up to the election. And my thought is, why would Trump make a statement about Elon Musk putting in a lot of work in Philadelphia and he knows these computers and these voting machines and all this stuff? It's really funny how when Elon showed up on the scene, everything turned around for Trump. Even after all of those debacles and his blabbering and this puffery and his buffoonery and the foolishness during the campaign with Kamala Harris, the man was obviously over his head, evidently wasn't prepared for anything, and just sounded stupid, ridiculous, giving blowjobs to microphones, anything, everything. And they said Joe Biden was losing his mental clarity. But here's what really clinched it for me as well. When Joe Rogan said that Elon Musk, on the Joe Rogan show, he said that Elon Musk said that he knew the results of the election before the election even occurred. He already knew. How? And why would Trump congratulate and pat Elon on the head about all the work he did in Philadelphia and in Pennsylvania, rather, and Trump ends up winning Pennsylvania in a landslide? At this stage of the game, I know they ain't going to investigate nothing. Kamala Harris was warned by a cybersecurity person that he thinks and he feels, with all the experience he's got in that field, that the election was compromised. I'm sure she knew that she didn't have enough time to muster up the support to launch an investigation to get it going. But I strongly feel like the truth is going to come out eventually. I don't know when. It might be this year. It might be midterm. It might be after that. I don't know. I just know when you look at all these things that have come together involving Elon Musk and Donald Trump, there's some crookery behind the scenes. Somebody needs to investigate it on the serious tip. So with that being said, folks, y'all have a great day. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'd really appreciate it. I'm just trying to grow. I'm a small mouse trying to become a fat rat. And right now my belly's kind of thin. Ribs are showing and all that. So help fatten me up a little bit, folks. Just help that algorithm. Ain't gonna cost you nothing to subscribe. And I promise to tell the whole truth, nothing but the truth, until the day I die. Ron Tucker, signing off. I'm out.